What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Whorton Outdoors. So again, in our driveway, working on more stuff for the trailer. It's been pretty much what all this channel's been about lately, but I put a lot of stuff on the trailer thanks to Openroad. So Openroad did send me this shower awning, and we've already got it mounted. And the reason being is because this is not the traditional way to mount it. So being that we have these bars, this rack here with just the two bars, the Openroad rack system, and we have a soft shell and not a hard shell rooftop tent, it's more difficult to mount something like this without using like the T-slots. So this isn't long enough to reach this bar and this bar. So we came up with a solution to mount it right here, and it's strong. It seems to me like, I mean, I'm shaking the whole trailer. So let me show you what the package comes with. Okay, so it comes with the 4 stakes to stake down all 4 corners, because if it's windy, sometimes it flaps around on the bottom. It's not a have-to case, but you've got stakes that comes with it to do that. It comes with your hardware, which I've used some of this to mount this. It comes with the traditional way to mount this, which being these brackets right here. So the traditional way would be to put it on your crossbars or whatever you've got, or however you're mounting it, and then this goes underneath, and then they cinch down. It cinched down like this, and it would cinch down on it. Well, we can't do that, so we've had to get creative. It comes with as well a 1 wrench, open end wrench, and it also comes with what I believe to be maybe a clothesline that you can hang up in there to hang your towel in or whatever. Not quite sure, but this thing also has a light on the inside of it. So we've got my little power bank right here to show you that light when we get it pulled out. But if I can get you guys to come over here, I'll show you how we've got this mounted right here. So we already had 2 of these brackets from previous, because this right here on my Jeep is mounted to the T-tracks, the T-slots. So I didn't use those. So we went on ahead and used these, and went on ahead and preset it up. We got it bolted under the T-slot, just like we do the tank over there, under the T-slot and coming out. And we had this old crossbar, and this is the same way on the other side. We had this old crossbar. We drilled holes through it, mounted it onto here, and then we drilled holes through here, and then you can get behind there. You can get behind there, and you can see that we've basically got it going through the crossbar in the T-slot. So just like you would, and I've still got the ability to slide this back and forth to position it how I want it. But this is what we came up with. The bar, drilled a hole through this. This is aluminum crossbar, so it's going to be pretty strong. I mean, like I said, it's not even bending. And it should, when we fold out the tent, it should fit just barely right on top of that. And we are going to verify that ourselves after this video, just for our own peace of mind. But it seems to me like it's going to work just fine. So we're going to go ahead and open this thing up and show you guys a little more of the shower awning. Now, if you guys have been watching the channel for long, you already have seen me use this. Mine's way up there on the side of the rooftop tent there. And I'll show you that too before we go on how those T-slots actually mount if you do decide to do it that way. So if you do have a hard shell rooftop tent with the T-slots on the side, you can also buy the T-slot brackets to put this on the side of your hard shell. So you just flip your bag up just like you do your 270 awning. You got 2 straps, one right here and then one right here. And now this, all you have to do is grab it and pull it out. And it's basically shock corded up inside. There's the shocks on the inside that help push it out. And then all this stuff right here is just to help you close it up. When you want to close it up, you pull this, it pulls in the middle right there, and then you could push it in, which I'll show you that, guys, here in a second. Now, being we're a little bit long right now with the way we have the trailer. Up there, we're going to have to drop it down. This right here is a way for you to adjust the height of how high you want your shower to hang. So if you're taller, you can drop it down really low. Look at all this extra. you can drop it down really low. Like I'm probably going to have to on mine. But right now, I can pull this thing up. And then I can make sure that I am less hanging down on the ground, which is what I want because of how low I am. But if you are a short guy like me, then you don't, you don't have to worry about it. But I'll go ahead and pull these up since I got it out for you. Show you how this works, and it's quick. This doesn't take no amount of time. Some of these are off back here. There's that. All right. So like I said, you can stake these down if you want to. I'm not going to. I think that that's fine for now. But it's got these little elastic deals where you can stake it down. And if the wind's, pulling, it's kind of elasticy. I have put it staked down before, but it's not that incredible a big deal. Okay. On the inside, you have a floor. So if you are taking a shower, you can take this. You can undo this on these toggles. And it's a nice floor. It's got mesh on the sides here, and it's got like a square piece of really thick rubberized material that you're going to stand on. And then this would just sit on the ground. And it's got toggles on that side over here for you to toggle it down, and it'll stay down. I don't normally put it down. I probably will start since I'm going to be using this as a shower and not just a bathroom. But usually this is my bathroom. And I keep my InstaPrivy in here. But there's that. And like I said, on the inside here, this is the straps. This is the straps here. And when you pull this from the outside, it helps pull these in. And it's on struts. Here's your hookup for your lights. You have a LED light bar right here. And we'll look at that in just a second. And then right here is your spot to put your hose for your shower. So it'll just basically set right up here, and it'll spray you, and you're good to go. And I'm going to have my hot water heater, or my water heater, as my wife tells me all the time, sitting right over there. And then right here, I'm going to get my pack, and I'm not going to undo this right now. I'm just going to plug it up so you can see the light inside here, which that is nice. You come in here at nighttime, use the bathroom, do whatever. That is nice. And in the back here, you have a window that if you wanted to, most times you're going to have this set up probably by your front door. You can have some stuff inside there with your window down or whatever. Reach inside there, get what you need. I don't never put it down, but there's that. Other than that, this thing is really stinking nice. I love this thing. You got these little spots over here, these little flaps over here to put, whatever, your bar of soap, your shampoo and whatnot in here, toilet paper for that matter. And then I don't really know exactly what that bungee cord thing is, and it doesn't really tell you in the directions either. But I will report back. But
talk about the black liners.
Yeah, my wife was reminding me also. So this is a really good for little kids, and especially your wife, for a couple reasons. Here, I'm gonna come outside and I'm gonna just so you can see. So this black liner that they've got it coated with, you don't have to worry about like if there's light behind it, or the sunlight is beaming down and stuff. You don't have to worry about silhouetting, so that a little modesty is it's a big thing, and you want your wife, your kids to be comfortable when they come out here, so you don't have to worry about any of that showing any of your modest areas when you're out and about. And if you do the things I do, like everybody else does with drones, they're constantly flying drones over the top. If you're out at in an event, you want to make sure that your wife and kids are comfortable. We have a whole top, so you don't have to worry about rain. You don't have to worry about people flying drones over, or if you're at the bottom of a hill and there's a road up there on the top of the hill, you know, you're seeing down in there. So that's a good thing. That's a good big selling point. They make a lot of these bathroom shelters, shower shelters that don't have roofs on them. And I think that's just mind-boggling that you don't put a roof on it. Why would you not want a roof on your bathroom that you're using the bathroom, taking a shower in, you know, all of that. That's mind-boggling. But that's a good important selling point on this specific thing. I've always said my 270 awning and my shower tent is my two favorite additions, period, bar none, to my camping setup. It really, really is. I mean, I love it. Even more so than my tent. I just don't know where this has been all my life until I got it. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this up and show you how easy it is to go ahead and put up. So on the bottom, there's these rods on the inside of it that keeps it rigid, and it stops in the middle so that you can fold it. And the reason being is when you go and you pull this thing out to fold it up, that this could go to the inside. Let me get it. Oh, I'm unzip it. See how easy that zipper is? But it goes to the inside, and then you can keep it nice and squared up when you go to roll it up. And then the same thing with this side. This side will go to the inside, and it keeps it nice and square, and you have something rigid to hold on to roll it up. So it makes it really, really nice. So when you put it up, all you have to do is pull this, and it pulls that center portion in, and then you just push it in. And it is literally as simple as that. Literally as simple as that. So let me get this right here, see if we can't see how those shocks are. Here, let's do this. We can keep it shut. Now, those shocks are really powerful. Now, you see what I'm talking about? See how it's nice and square all the way up? And you got this, and it's rigid here because of those pieces of wire that are inside there. And all you got to do is just roll it up. And I like to kind of take my time a little bit with these, so that way it's good whenever I get it all the way up to the top, and I don't have to worry about fighting with a bag. And for the most part, I haven't had any issues with getting this thing folded up in the bag. Now, up in the top, you got your strap, and then you have a little toggle down here, like a little D ring. And then you put it in here, and you just cinch it down and up. And I'm going to go up here, and sometimes you might have to search for it just for a second, but it's pretty easy to find. And then you got to go down here, put it in your little D ring, and then you're just going to pull it tight and cinch it up. And that is pretty much all she wrote when it comes to this awning. And then get your zipper. Make sure you're watching your material. I like to go and start both of them just so I know that I've got it all down good. Again, I like to take my time zipping or rolling all that up because it's just big enough really for the awning. And I like that it's kind of streamlined. And there we go. And then normally I'll take it, especially on the Jeep, and put all my zippers up in here just so I can keep the mud and all that stuff out of it and all the tinging and flapping in the wind. But that right there is the Openroad 270. This right here is the Openroad shower awning V2. And this thing is worth it. It's absolutely 100% worth it. I'll say it again. The shower room and the 270 awning is my most favorite things that I have put on this trailer and the Jeep, hands down. If I didn't have a rooftop tent, I'd be sleeping inside the walled area of the 270. And some people do, I'm sure. But that's it. I just wanted to bring you guys, show you the shower awning, how awesome it is and how easy it is to mount, even if you're doing it a little unconventionally, because you cannot mount this thing on the side of a soft shell tent. You can't do it. Ain't no way. So that's it. We're going to open that tent up here just a minute, make sure that it's going to set right like we think it's going to set. And then we're going to call this done. This trailer build is, we got everything out of the house now? Yes. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and take the opportunity on this video, since this is not that long a video, and just do a little walk around on the trailer and everything that Openroad has. We're going to do an even more in-depth video on all this stuff later on. But just to do a recap on this video, Openroad has sent me the Openroad soft-shelled rooftop tent. You guys have seen that in the video of its own. That thing is really nice for a budget-friendly tent. It's like right at $900 right now on sale. Openroad sent me the shower awning V2. Awesome stuff. Openroad sent me the 102-liter camping storage cases. These things are waterproof, dustproof, really, really strong. You can put these things to a hurricane. These things are strong. They're lockable. Openroad sent me the 50-liter camping storage case. Again, also locking, spring handles on the side, locking right here, and really sturdy latches. They also sent me the 10-gallon water tank right here, pressurized water tank. We made our own brackets to hang it. There's a video up as well for that. We made our own brackets to mount it underneath here. This thing holds 10 gallons. We got a video up right now showing how much pressure you actually get. Openroad sent me the 270 plus awning with the wall kit as well. I got a video up for that as well. This thing is awesome. This thing is awesome. I think I lost some footage on that video, and I was talking about the different colors of the light. And the video still looked good. I didn't want to mess with it, but I'll let you know now. There's a button on the bottom. You have a yellow light. You have a more white, like cool color light, and then you also have like a fluorescent. It's like a hybrid in between the two of the yellow and the cool light. So you do have the option of that. You can change that. You can also dim each one of them. You press and hold the button, and it brings the light down. Dimmer, and you press the button again, and it brings the light up. That's the only thing that I didn't get in that video, which, it is what it is. I think I explained that awning pretty well. Go over there and take a look at that video. Tell me what you think about it. Leave some comments. Leave some comments on this video. Let us know what you think about the setup. Openroad really came through. Openroad really came through and helped me out. I contacted them, not even really thinking that this was going to happen, and they were more than happy to send me out all of this gear and support my trailer build. And I just want to again say thank you to Openroad for doing that. I truly appreciate it, and I will be getting tons of footage with using this stuff out in the field. Other than that, for this video, we're going to open this tent up and make sure that it'll fold out. And
you wanted to show the other brackets.
Yeah, we'll come around here real quick and we'll see these other brackets. So on this awning and what you use for your 270 awnings, if you want to mount it into your rail, they make these brackets just like this right here. So you can go from vertical to vertical. And then this side right here has got some adjustments up and down, so you can move it however you want to. Or you can turn these brackets upside down if you want to drop this down more. So these Openroad has, they're right at, I don't want to get to lying, but they're right at $200. So they're kind of pricey to do it, but absolutely worth it to be able to do this. And you can remove the tent if you want to with your 270 attached and your shower awning attached. Move it off, go do some rock crawling, whatever. Don't worry about your tent, throw it back on when you get home if you want to. I'm not going to. yeah, those brackets are honestly well worth it. And Openroad does have those on their website. I want to say they were right $199 ish. But either way, that concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Get off the couch, guys. Don't be a couch potato. We'll see you next video.